Hey everybody, we have got an exciting episode for y'all today. You will notice that we will have a new starting quarterback in for the first time this season. Logan Schultz, partially torn ACL, so he's out for a minimum of 8 weeks. So Clayton Tune will be taking over here for a while in this Arizona Cardinals franchise. So as the teams get ready to take the field and are doing so, I just want to thank all of y'all for joining us, saying welcome to the channel if you are new here in our Arizona Cardinals series in Season 2, and welcome back if you have been with us along for this ride. Season 2, we are undefeated right now, 4-0, looking to kind of keep that streak alive, but it's going to be difficult with having our backup quarterback Clayton Tune starting today. Now, downside for his first start is he's facing off against Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears here, and after that pass, Fields gets a 6-yard gain to his receiver to make it 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line. Now, Fields is going to be in the shotgun formation. He's going to have the snap. It's going to be an option keeper to the left side. We read that pretty decently. Cameron Thomas comes in and makes the tackle, but not before he got enough yards to pick up the first down. And that's something we will have to keep an eye out on, is this option game by Fields. He also can scramble. He's a tough opponent to stop. So on 1st and 10, it's a play action being chased by Verdon. Unable to catch up to him, but he causes the pass to go incomplete as Fields tries to make the throw on the run. Unable to do so, and that's going to make it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line here. The Bears are on their opening drive of the game, trying to get opening drive points. So 2nd and 10, Fields alone in the shotgun formation, has the snap. It's going to be a screen pass, and that one's not going to be able to get away. His running back couldn't get out there fast enough, and so the lineman basically on a jailbreak since the guards went out to go block, and the running back unable to get out there. Lineman had a free shot and almost took advantage. Now 3rd and 10, Fields has the snap once again, stands in a clean pocket. Finally it breaks down as he's going to take off. And we miss one tackle, and Isaiah Simmons finally gathers him up after about a 12-yard gain, getting down to the 11-yard line and a new set. It looked like Gillespie may have had a chance to bring him down, but unable to do so. And Isaiah Simmons cleans that one up. 1st and 10 for the Bears as Fields has the snap once again. Quick throw out to the right side, and it's actually going to be caught. I can't believe he made that catch to squeeze it in. Cole Kmet, his first catch of the afternoon. Somehow Fields squeezed that one in between 3 Cardinals defenders. So 2nd and 4, Fields staying in the shotgun. 2 tight end set, has the snap. Hands it off going left, and that's going to be a walk-in touchdown for Dalvin Cook, who is now on the Cardinals, as he's going to get the opening score of the ball game. A little too easy there when we got our backs up against the wall, and you see some of our guys getting pushed off the line. Number 95 right there, Verdon, our rookie. Got to have a better showing from him on that one. Now 1st and 10 for our offense. Later here in the first quarter, the score is maintained 7-0. As we hand that one off to Deontay Blair, and he tries to cut inside. But maybe he should have gone outside on that one, but unable to make the right cut. He's brought down after a gain of only a yard. And that's going to make it 2nd and 9 now on our own side of the field here at the 21-yard line. Tune is going to be in a shotgun formation. He's got 4 receivers set in this one. Has the snap, stands in the pocket, relatively clean, throws it, and that's going to be intercepted. He was going for Hollywood, unable to make the connection, as that one's going to be picked off by Edmonds. And the Bears have got their turnover in short field. Tune, I don't know where he was really throwing that. There was a second that Hollywood was open. That was just a really piss-poor throw. Now the Bears, with all momentum, have the snap. Fields rolls out to his right side. He's got space. He takes it up the middle and slides down at about the 4-yard line. He had a lot of space open in front of him. And that's one problem. You go with a zone, there's too much space. You go with a man coverage, everybody's got their back turned. So it's one of those, it takes a lot to figure out how to stop him. Now 1st and goal, Fields. Quick throw over, and that's going to be almost intercepted. But at least it is knocked away, as that one is going to fall down to the turf, incomplete, and make it 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Fields is going to be under center this time. Kmet to the left side of the line. They toss it out to Dalvin Cook. Going to the left. Blockers do a good job, and Cook goes walking in once again. On the toss play, it looked like Collins and our linebackers just got tied up in the blocks. and we find ourselves trailing by 2 scores here real early. So after that touchdown, we come out in the 1st and 10, and Clayton Tune throws another one, this time right at the linebacker. I don't know where he's going. This game is going a little too quick for that young man. It's only his 2nd year in the league. And yeah, he is the backup, but good Lord, you expect him to be better than 2 turnovers basically on almost 2 passes. So 1st and 10 once again for the Bears, already leading 14-0. Fields drops back, throws it to his receiver. It's knocked away. Cole Knight comes up with the big play right there to knock it out of the receiver's hands as he made contact right when the ball got there. So 2nd and 10. Fields going to be under center. 2 tight ends set. Cook alone in the backfield. Has the snap. It's going to be a play action. Fields rolls out to his right. Fires it over. He's got his man in the right flat. And that's not going to go nowhere. Picks up just a yard. Jackson on the reception. That's his 2nd of the afternoon. He's got 16 yards after that one. So 3rd and 9 from the 24-yard line. Fields is going to be in a shotgun formation this time. 3 receivers set. Komet on the right side of the line has the snap. We bring a blitz. Pressure doesn't get there. He fires it over and hits Komet as he goes down to the ground. And that's not going to go any further. It is a completed pass, but it does result in a field goal. So following that field goal, we have ourselves here in the 2nd quarter trailing 17-0. Clayton Tune takes off up the middle, trying to pull his best Justin Fields, but he only gets 7 yards. So trailing 17-0, we need to make something go our way. Now, if Tune's got to scramble, then he's got to scramble. We'll do what we have to do. 2nd and 3. Tune in the shotgun. Has the snap. They rush only 4. He stays back there. Fires it, and that's going to be intercepted once again for the 3rd time today. As he starts to take it back, Tune with the missed tackle. He breaks another one, and this is going to be a pick 6. I'm not sure where Tune was throwing that one. That is so bad. Jalen Johnson on the pick 6. Didn't even have to really move to get the interception. Basically threw it right at him. He had his man open. He just led him way too far. What is he doing leading? Was that Quez Watkins he's leading that much? That made it 24-0, and things really didn't get better for us in this game. I mean, they really didn't. Now, I guess in a positive note, we held them to less than a 50 spot, but they pretty much doubled their score in the 2nd half. We managed to get 10 points, basically, in garbage time. So take it for what it is, a 48-10 defeat. That was pretty bad. Now, Rondale Moore, we knew last season he asked for a lot of attention, especially as Hollywood was getting his set of attention. So it only makes sense that this year he still wants to continue to kind of, get some praise. And we need people to step up right now. We really do. Logan is hurt. He's out for 8 more games, or at least 8 more weeks. And Tune, he's going to struggle. We know that coming into his starting tenure here. Didn't know it would be as bad as it was against Chicago, but we knew it would be pretty rough. And so we do need somebody to step up, and maybe Moore is going to be that guy. So on 1st down here, as we get the game against the Vikings on the road underway, Tune almost throws what would have been a walk-in pick 6 for the 2nd time in 2 games. Thankfully, they've got cement block for hands and unable to make that catch. So 2nd and 10 now as Tune is going to be in the shotgun, has the snap. Stands in the pocket, fires it over and almost once again. That looked like the same pass play from last game where that did go for 6 yards. This time, at least our receiver and the defender made contact with each other as the ball got there. And so neither one of them came down with it. Our opening drive of the 1st quarter finds us at 3rd and 10 from the Viking 39-yard line here. 12 minutes remaining in the 1st. Tune is going to be in the shotgun. Stands in the clean pocket. Fires it quickly. He's got Pascal, who drops it. Tune is 1 of 4 here on this opening drive for 5 yards. 1 of 4 for 5. Not very good start, but it does lead to a field goal opportunity. Zane Gonzalez, 56 yards away. That is boot ball, and he is going to push that one over to give us a lead in a game. I'm not sure I ever expected to have a lead with Tune in the backfield as a quarterback, but hey, we got one. Now our defense does its job and forces a punt here for the Vikings. As they get the kickoff with no problems, Deontay Blair is back for the return. He's going to bring it back right up the middle, cuts it out to the right, makes a move, makes a man miss. He's got space at the 40. Back pushing forward and brought down at the 37-yard line of the Vikings. Deontay Blair trying to build some momentum, get this thing broken open a little bit with a big-time punt return. And a good job making those final cuts to really push it and cut it out to the outside on that far sideline. And then to try to bring it back in. Almost got away there, but there's just one too many Vikings in there to bring them down. So 1st and 10. Tune is going to be under center. Has the snap. They rush only 4. He fires it to the left side. He's got Shepard. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 down to the 31-yard line. Gerald Shepard, his first catch of the day or of the night. This is on Monday Night Football, if I must say so myself. Getting a little bit more primetime games. 2nd and 5 now. Tune is going to stay in the shotgun. 3 receiver set. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. Now he's going to roll out to his right. Nowhere to go with it. And he throws it down deep, which is basically throwing it away. And that's going to make it 3rd and 5. We're still real early in the first. There's just a shy under 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter. So not a lot of game clock has ticked off. 3rd and 5 now. 3 receivers to the left. Blair to Tune's right. Has the snap. They bring a blitz. He gets hit, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. He couldn't get rid of the ball quick enough. He was right there, had his man, but just couldn't get the ball out of his hand. And Brian Asamoah is going to come in for the sack, and that's going to push him back to the 42-yard line, which leads us with about a 59-yarder to attempt. So Zane Gonzalez, he's already hit 1 from 52 earlier, or 56. That one 59, and he's going to barely clear the crossbar, but he does. Hey, over is good enough. Yeah, barely cleared it, and that's going to give us a 6-0 lead. Now a little later, as we move to the start of the second quarter, find ourselves with the 2nd and 1, and a quick throw over to Rondale Moore as he drops that one. Tune now 4 of 11 for 27 yards on the day. Moore is supposed to step up. You got to make those catches if you want to be that receiver to step up. So 3rd and 1 now. Tune's going to be under center as we have 3 tight ends on this one. Hands it off to Mostert. Makes a quick cut up the middle. Moves out to the left side. Stiff arming. Down to the 11-yard line. Raheem Mostert with a big-time run. The bright spot this evening that we've got. He's 6 rushes, 52 yards in this game so far. And that's going to get us set up with a lot of momentum going our direction. Physical run there at the stiff arm. Not many people can stiff arm Smith off like that. Not many people in the NFL are strong enough to do that, but Mostert just did. So 1st and 10 from the 11. We do lead 6-0 here, trying to get this thing pushed across and make it a 2-score ball game. Now Tune under center, gets the snap, hands it off to the left. Mostert's got space, pushing forward, and they're going to say they're not going to give him the touchdown. They're going to say he didn't get in, and then he's down at the 1-yard line. And so now after that big run by Mostert right there down to the 1-yard line, kind of robbing us of a touchdown, I think we really don't have much of a choice but to try to give it to him again, see if he can't finish it off. I think he's earned it with that run. As we are going to come out in a shotgun formation. Mostert is in the backfield now. He's going to have the snap. It's going to be an option. Keeper Clayton Tune takes it himself. Touchdown Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Clayton Tune crosses the end zone. And, I mean, it's about dang time, He actually read that one beautifully. A good job. No one expected him to really – we knew he could scramble, but no one expected him to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So after that big-time play, here come the Vikings on their possession as they hand it off to Ezekiel Elliott, who is a Viking now here in year 2 of our franchise. Went from New England to Minnesota. Picks up 3 yards to make it 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals' 36-yard line as we lead 13-0. Now Kirk Cousins is going to be under center. He's got an I formation. Has the snap. It's going to be a play action. Pressure comes from forward. He's going to hit him at the 45 and drop him. They did the play action, but nobody was fooled on that one as we come flying through and bring Kirk Cousins to the turf. Puna forward with a big-time play. And that's one reason why we wanted to bring in some veteran leadership on the defensive line, is to, try to help teach some of those young guys like Verdon and Ojulari how to avoid falling for those play actions. So now 3rd and 16. Minnesota has the snap. Cousins stands in a clean pocket, fires it to the left side. He hits Jefferson. And you forget about him. Justin Jefferson gets his 3rd catch of the day, and that's going to be enough for the first down. Basic out pattern, but, Jefferson is Jefferson, so it's 1st and 10 from the 27. Cousins staying in the shotgun. Cardinals bring a blitz. They're going to find Jefferson once again, and Cole Knight with the tackle after stopping a little 5-yard out pattern on that. So 2nd and 5 from the Cardinal 21. Our defense starting to get its back up against the wall. Cousins sends a man in motion. Hands it off to him, and he's going to be brought down. Tyquan Lewis brings him down, but in the effort of it, Cole Knight, once again, I knew his injury rating was a D, so I'm not too surprised. And this is why we were careful with our off-season selections and veteran talent, is to make up for whenever he has to go out. So he's injured once again, and that's what happens when the injury status is a D or F, is they get injured every other game. So it is what it is. 3rd and 7 now. Cousins going to be in a shotgun formation. 3 receivers. Has the snap. Stands in a clean pocket. Fires it over the middle to his running back. And he's going to make the catch and get down to the 14-yard line. Gibson with his 1st catch of the evening. And that's going to be a big one for a 1st and 10. So now Minnesota trying to get back within a score in the 14 inside the red zone. Cousins under center. Has the snap. Quick blitz. But he gets the pass off anyways. You got to be kidding me. We brought the blitz, and he gets the pass off, and Jordan Addison, their new receiver, makes the catch coming on the little drag pattern right there. Picks up 6 yards, makes it 2nd and 4. Cousins this time in a shotgun formation. Has the snap. Blitz comes once again. Fires it over to the right side, and he's got Addison once more. Seems like there's nothing we can do, but, I don't know what we're going to be doing on defense right now. It looks like we were stopping them, at least in the first quarter. Right now, they are marching down our throats. 1st and goal from the 3. Goal line formation. Heavy fellas. Handed off to Elliott up the middle. He's hit, stood up, and put down. What a play by this defense. Puna Ford comes through with another big-time tackle to stop Elliott, to knock him back by about a yard and make it 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal here in the 2nd quarter. We lead 13-0. Minnesota trying to cross that goal line. Going with the heavy formation once again. Toss it out to the right to Elliott. Tries to cut back up the middle, and Kazir White's going to meet him there and bring him down to the turf. Elliott, after that run's got 50 yards, so the run game is working. Ezekiel Elliott's got 50 yards on just 6 carries. And keep in mind, he's lost 2 yards in the last 2 carries. On 3rd and goal, Cousins from the shotgun at the 5-yard line. Has the snap. Stands in a clean pocket. Pressure comes late. Fires it over the middle, and they're going to drop it. He had it in Addison's hands, but he ends up dropping it. And that is going to force them to have to attempt a field goal here. That's going to be a big thing for us, trying to keep him out of the end zone. As they come out, set, snap, and kick is going to be good. So we are still keeping it at a 2-score ball game after that, leading 13-3 after that field goal by Aubrey. Now later in the 2nd, the score is remaining the same. There's about 4 minutes left here as the Vikings trying to cut into our lead even more. This time they throw a little swing pattern out off to the left side, and that's going to go for nowhere. Picks up a yard. Osborne with only the 1 yard. His 5th catch for 38 yards on that night, though. And that's one thing I've noticed in this game. Cousins is trying to spread the ball out for the most part. And that's something we're going to have to watch and make adjustments on in the second half. So 13-3, 2nd and 9, as they fired over to Addison. Once more, he's hit and brought down by Isaiah Simmons there. And that's going to get him down to the 29-yard line, making it 3rd and 1. So Cousins is going to come out in a shotgun. 3 receivers set. Elliott set off to his left side. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. Pressure comes from Watkins, chasing him down and around. He fires and hits his man. He's going to fumble it. It's picked up by Simmons, and he's brought down shortly after. He hit Osborne right across the middle, who just ended up getting blasted while trying to make a move, and he drops the ball. Wilson hits him. He gets blasted right there, and that's picked up, and then we had our chance with it, and we were able to get a field goal. So now 30 seconds remaining in the first half. We lead 16-3, 1st and 10. Cousins drops back, clean pocket, no pressure, deep down the left side. He's got Jefferson on the jump ball. We're going to go for the interception and miss, and Jefferson out jumps us. And just like that, that's all it took. One simple play, just like that. And the Vikings are right back in this thing at the end of the first half. You've got to be kidding me. You know, that Gillespie is right there with him. And instead of making the tackle, he went up for the jump ball, the 50-50 shot, and lost. And lost embarrassingly. That looked like the Minneapolis Miracle from a few years ago. So that after that touchdown, we do just take it into halftime. 16-10 lead, and we'll take what we have right now. So let's take a look at some scores around the league at this time. They're highlighting the Raiders and Chiefs, but the Rams and Seahawks in division. The Rams take out the Seahawks there. And then another surprise performance from the Bears. They put up 48 against us and only 20 against San Francisco, but it was still enough as they beat San Francisco 20-14, meaning they've only allowed 24 points in the last 2 games. So big-time performances by Chicago on the road in back-to-back games and getting the back-to-back victories. But Seattle lost and San Francisco lost. So I'll take what we can get as we go throughout this season with everything that's been going on. So let's go ahead and jump into the second half here real early on, 14 minutes ago in the third quarter. Minnesota got the ball to start it. Cousins drops back, fires that one deep down. He's got Addison down at about the 17-yard line, coming all the way across the field. Cousins is 21 of 30 for 260 yards with the touchdown. Most of it coming on the one pass to Justin Jefferson, but, you know, take it for what it is. Still a lot of yards. 1st and 10 Minnesota. Fires it coming over the middle quickly. He's going to hit T.J. Hawkinson right over the middle as he gets it down to the 7-yard line, and another 1st and 10 here. So Minnesota working quickly. If they can get a touchdown, they'll try to take the lead on us. As Cousins is going to be in a shotgun. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. Still rolls out to his left side. Nowhere to go. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. As pressure was closing down on him, that's going to make it 2nd and goal here from the 7-yard line. And that's what we have to do. Keep getting pressure. Cousins is good enough. You get no pressure, he's going to pick you apart. So on 2nd and goal, Cousins under center, has the snap. Clean pocket, no pressure. Here it comes late, fires it to the left side. He's got a man open who gets hit and brought down at about the 1-yard line there. Looked like he found his fullback in the flat on the left side with nobody around him as he makes the catch and gets brought down at the 1. Cole Knight was in on that tackle, so he is back in temporarily. 3rd and goal. Cousins going to be in a shotgun. Has the snap. Quick throw to the left side. He's got Jefferson again for his 2nd touchdown of the game. He finds Jefferson on the basic out pattern. Perfect throw, though. No one was going to stop that play. So good blocking, perfect throw is going to beat you just about every time. So now we find ourselves trailing here on our ensuing drive, score 16-17. Tune trying to work a comeback, finds Blair on the screen pass. He's got blockers in front of him. Blair down the left sideline, cuts it back in, breaking tackles, and is finally brought down at the 19-yard line inside the red zone. A great idea for the screen pass and perfect execution by the blockers to get out there and lay out some big blocks for him to eat up a lot of space to allow Blair to get free and get down the field in a hurry. So 1st and 10 from the 19 for this Cardinals offense. I'm glad to see us moving the ball instead of kind of collapsing like we did last week or in the last game against the Bears once they got the lead. 1st and 10, Tune under center, hands it off going to the right side. Mostert tries to stiff arm his way forward. He does break 1 tackle and then finally gets brought down after a gain of 2. Now he's got 74 yards on the night, so a real good performance for him so far. Just need to keep that up and keep seeing him pushing the ball forward. So 2nd and 8 from the 17. Tune under center. We got 2 tight ends to the right side. Moore in close. It's going to be a play action Mostert. Tune drops back, fires it. He's got Rondale Moore in the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Moore wanted to step up, and it's time. I'm glad that we're actually seeing him do it. Too bad it didn't come last game, but it's definitely coming along this game here. And a good job to get open from across the field, run through the traffic, find the space, and then to reel that ball in for the end zone to take the lead back from Minnesota. Now we can't celebrate for too long because we are going to have to go for 2 to try to make this a 1-touchdown game, a 7-point game in the end. Tune is going to be in a shotgun. 5 wide set here. No additional blockers with him. He's making changes at the line, has the snap. They bring a blitz, fires it quickly over. He's got Hollywood for the 2-point conversion being good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That throw he did squeeze into a tight zone that time. And that was a good throw by him. A great catch in traffic there to take the contact and still make the catch. Now later in the third quarter, we have added on an additional field goal to make it a 2-score game once again, 27-17. Cousins on a 1st and 10, drops back, fires it over the middle. He's got Addison coming across on the pattern there. He's going to pick up 8 yards to get the ball down to the 31-yard line here and make it 2nd and 2. Zaven Collins comes in on that tackle. He's in his 5th-year option right now as he makes it the tackle after an 8-yard gain for his 4th tackle of the game. 2nd and 2, handed off to Zeke Elliott going up the middle, lowering his shoulder, and Simmons holds on and brings him to the turf. Elliott has 109 yards on 10 carries. Who says he's past his playing days? He's showing he's still got something left in that tank. 1st and 10 for the Vikings here. 1:41 to go in the third quarter. They're at the 25-yard line on the plus side of the field. Cousins under center. 2 receivers to the right side. Has the snap. Hands it off to Zeke. Going to the right. He's got space. Collins and the rest of the defense finally get him after a 9-yard gain. Another big-time gain on the ground by Elliott. And that's going to make it 2nd and 1 down at the 16-yard line. So here we go, trying to bend but not break at this stage. Cousins in the shotgun formation, 3 receivers set, has the snap, stands in a clean pocket, finally starts to scramble out and throws that one out of the back of the end zone. Pressure did start kind of coming late, but that's more how he moved in the pocket, kind of created that pressure a little bit and made him put up a pretty inaccurate throw. So now 3rd and 1, 40 seconds remaining in the third. As we face a 3rd and 1, Cousins is going to go under center. 3 receivers. Hawkinson to the left side. Play action. Here comes Verdon. He's going to hit him and bring him down for a sack. Taylor Verdon gets through. Our 2nd-round draft pick comes up big on that one to bring Cousins down for the sack as he was able to get past his lineman. Once again, did not bite on the play action. Thought about it for a split second, but did not bite on the play action, and there's nothing Cousins can do. Verdon got right past Cleveland and put Cousins to the turf. So now they are going to attempt a field goal as this quarter comes to a close. They do have the snap. His kick is up, and it's going to be blocked by Callahan. And it is going to be recovered, but that's where the Cardinals will take over. The blocked field goal prevents any points on this drive, keeping it at a 2-score ball game. Now, both teams would hit kind of a stalemate for most of the third quarter. Here comes the fourth quarter of Tyquan Lewis coming off that left edge to get a sack. Vikings are going quickly. The score is still 27-17, but there's only 3 minutes left. As Cousins drops back, nowhere to go with it, finds his man on the left side who breaks 1 tackle and finally gets brought down rather violently. 3rd and 20. Cousins has the snap. Clean pocket, no pressure coming. Cousins rolls out to his right, nowhere to go with it, and he throws that one away. Wanted to avoid the possible interception. So 4th and 20 now at the 48-yard line on the plus side of the field. It looked like he was going for Addison on that throw. He's got 99 yards. They may be trying to get him to the century mark. 2.5 minutes remaining. 27-17 is the score. We do have our 10-point lead. Cousins now in a shotgun. 4th and 20. Clean pocket. Tries to move around to give his guys time. Fires it deep down the left side, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Threw it too far to the boundary, and it goes out, and the Cardinals will take over. And that should hopefully do it for us. But unfortunately not. We have to make sure we get this thing sealed up. So after turning it over, hand it off to Mostert. Going to the right side. He's got space at the 20, at the 10, 5. Mostert pushing forward. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds before he got across the goal line. As they push him out at the 1 yard line, Mostert almost breaks his game wide open in a single run. So now we're going to come out first and goal now. 10-point lead. Tune under center, handed off to Mostert. Going to the left side, he's got nowhere to go. He's brought down for about a 2-yard loss on that play, making it second and goal from the 3. Now the Vikings did use one of their timeouts, so at least we are forcing them to use that. Second and goal, hand off to Mostert. Going to the left side, squeezes through a hole. Mostert into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Nail in the coffin right there. Oh my goodness. Oh baby. Oh baby. As we get that one put in, and that should seal the deal, giving us a 17-point lead here with just about a minute and a half remaining, maybe just a little bit more, on Monday Night Football. And that is all it would take. So our first 2 games without our starting quarterback, we are 1-1 on the season with Clayton Tune at the helm. We've seen how bad he can be. We've also seen that he can play semi-decent, maybe just decent enough to win some games and try to hold out till we can get Schultz back in. It is a tough road ahead with the Bills and the Rams in the next episode. We will have to see how that goes, though, with the rookie, so stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button if you've not hit it already, and definitely hit that bell icon so you can be notified of all the Champ and Sons content we upload. Cardinals, college football, everything that we got going on here. You'll be notified of all of our uploads. So I will see y'all in that next episode as our season continues and we try to keep holding this thing together. No matter whether it's scotch tape or duct tape, we're going to do what we can. And I will see y'all in the next one, everybody. So as always, stay safe and well. Y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.